Kung Fu fighting!
Those kids were fastest.
Look at old Matthew sitting over there, watching Mickey do all. Look, Mickey's waving at y'all. Say hey, Mickey. Y'all go down in the comments. Say hey, Mickey. Matt's over there watching his help do all the work, and Mickey's supposed to be the one getting the relief from Matt. Well, that didn't work out as planned. Well, that noise right there, that little fan is annoying as crap. I know it's going to just kill the audio on this little segment. Today is Friday. Wrapping our week up. We got all of our log quota in. We got all of our, got all of our Marco quota in. The PCA mills took us off quota, which we're only going to get one more load in there too. We're actually going to end up with almost 60 loads this week. I had to get a final count after a while for y'all, but we going to be ended up with a really, really good week this week. Tomorrow we will be changing saw bearings on the saw. I guess I forgot to say that in the other day's video too. They are gonna have to fix the saw bearings. I was just limping it along until we got time to put them in there. So I think I'm gonna do a live video, and we're gonna go back and watch some of the old videos from these spots that we're working right now. I think that would be cool, because I was watching a video yesterday when we were in this set last time, and just how different it was when we were in here is mind-boggling. But nothing wild, nothing crazy going on today. We're just gonna be doing a little bit of logging. We said we had 10 pulpwood loads to our Marco mill to finish our pulpwood quota up for the week. We got one more load to PCA to put in today, and we should be ending up somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 loads for the week total. And tomorrow we're going to be changing saw bearings. So I don't know if I'm going to be out here helping the mechanic move the machine around, or if Dad is going to be the one that comes and does it. I haven't been told what I have to do tomorrow. This stuff is towed up back here though, y'all. This stuff is towed up. I mean, there's like, that one patch right there, I just done that one run. But my God, the stuff that is towed up in this. We're not getting a whole bunch of full tree length stuff. Most every bit of this is, that patch over there behind Mickey and them, it seemed to have fared pretty well. But yeah, this stuff got its rear end whooped from Hurricane Laura. pretty good hole in our clear cut back here. Not too bad for our and we didn't cut, I didn't cut like maybe an hour. I didn't even get a full run cut in this yesterday. I just kind of made a big circle around the set, widening everything out to give everybody room up here. But yeah, anyway, made a pretty good hole in it. Those are not logs. That is pulpwood. Looks like looks like a bunch of little short logs. Those are the snags and stuff that that we're getting out of this. A lot of this is what's, I mean, this is how high most of this is standing out there and just snapped off. Cutting these off, most all these are cut off with the shear, or the cutter. If you want to be technical, the cutter, not the shear. I know we don't have a shear. Anyway, we cut most of these off with the shear. And okay, I'm sorry, the loader man's done all that. But then the other end down here, the loader man does do all those. But we're saving. I mean, most people are throwing all this mess away. And we loaded one, wasn't it? This one about that size the other morning. It was like 800, 900 pounds, something like that from Puppy. Felt like that bigger one right there. I mean, that's a little short piece of wood, but that's basically 1,000 pounds of timber you're just throwing away. That's one of the reasons we have Matthew rolling over there, is kind of help give Mickey some relief. One skidder and one cutter. They better be able to figure out how to make the daily loads in this. The pull-throughs out there. Somebody asked a question on them the other day about the knives and the bar, and I'm gonna take y'all out there in a second and I'm gonna show y'all those. The other thing, Mickey brought up a pretty good point a while ago about the CTR. Why you always hear me referring to it as CTR or something like that. So years ago, in our early stages of pull-through Delimbers in our area, the brand name was CTR, and that's what everybody had on their loaders for, God, how many years? I mean, it
all the way through the 90s, early 2000s.
I know the first loaders that Daddy had in 99 to 2002, they were all CTR brand pull-throughs, and then CSI come in. Did they buy out CTR? They still make a pull-through. And Mickey knows his stuff on the loaders and whatnot. Look, Michael's over there in Puppy's way. God, you can imagine the crimes that can take place here. Yeah, but CTR kind of went away because CSI cornered the market, built a way better product than what CTR had. I'm not sure what all they changed and all this other stuff.
CTR, they made several different ones. They made Riley's and Square D's.
Yeah.
I've just never used nothing with CTR and CSI.
Yeah, and this seems to be our favorite, not so much this one. Mickey's favorite is that one. You like the old 3-knife design better, right?
That's what I'm used to this.
You like this one now?
I've gotten used to it.
Gotten used to it?
I figured out how to make it work.
If I could combine this one and that one, the big arms that this one has with the 3-knife
I
design.
like the big throat.
Yeah, the big throat with this one, with the 3-knife design the other one has. Huh?
I can put a whole bucket
Yeah.
of wood.
Man, you could delimber some wood if you had 3 knives on this
That
design.
would really help with a little trashy mess first thing.
Yeah. But anyway, so that is why you always hear me say CTR. It's just something we always refer to them as in our area, CTR. Sometimes I remember to call them pull-throughs. All right, so one of the things I've never really got up close with y'all on and showed y'all what we have here is the pull-through Delimber. See if I can spin it around a little bit here. A little bit. It's gonna flop right back, but these are your knives. These are what you see knocking the limbs off. This little old rolly wheel here just lets the wood kind of glide out there pretty easy. But those knives, they're not sharp. I mean, if you fell on it, yes, it's gonna cut you, but it's not like razor blade sharp.
Oh, they'll cut you.
Oh yeah, they'll cut you if you fall on them, but
my arm proves they'll cut you.
But the question was asked, how often do you change them? How often does the bars get changed? And how often do we wear the chains out? And to my knowledge,
Well, that chain there's been on there for over a month.
yeah,
Ain't never been sharpened.
we'd probably get, what do you say, probably,
I'd say 3 months out of the chain. 2, 3 months.
so somewhere between 300 and 400 hours
Oh yeah.
on a chain
My bar, I've ran them over a year.
until you probably put 2,000 hours on a bar or until they get broke. And the knives, huh?
Knock on wood.
And the bar, I mean the knives, we never change the knives ever. And you don't really want to bring grinders out and make them super sharp, because then they dig into your wood and it'll bind you up. But the knives never get changed unless they break. Have you ever broke a knife?
No, I warped one.
Warped one? I've never,
Had the pins breaking.
I've had pins break. This one had the pin break.
Yeah. I broke them in the other ones before too.
And this one over here, I mean, it's pretty well the same way. You're gonna get 300 to 500 hours out of a chain. Us, we never sharpen them. We run them till, yeah. Usually by the time they really need a good sharpening put on them, they start breaking, and we don't put them together whenever they break. We take them and run them until they start breaking. If they break, we throw them away, we buy a new one. If it gets to the point that it don't cut no more, we throw it away, we buy a new one. They're what, $90?
Yeah.
I mean, it's $90, and you're getting 300 to 500. I mean, now if you had a guy going through it every other week or every week or something like that, yeah, we're gonna find a way to.
Or if I was cutting logs,
Oh, yeah.
like random length logs with it all the time, I would have to either grind them or sharpen them more often.
To keep, because it fuzzies in butts.
Well,
right?
it don't do that. It cuts slower and it'll tear the tops.
I got you. See, I ain't never really done a whole bunch of log cutting. This is probably the most log cutting I've ever been a part of.
This is the easiest log cutting I've ever been a part of.
I mean, I've cut them with, you know, shears and stuff, but as far as actually being responsible for kind of being up here around the loaders and stuff, making sure, which that's mainly Mickey's job. He knows what's going on with the logs, but
I don't know what I'm doing. It's just lucky guesses.
lucky guesses. Just pulling levers and mashing buttons, huh?
That's all I do. I pull levers and mash buttons.
That's all I do.
And stomp my feet.
That's all I do. Some days I get lucky and the thing cranks and I don't have to go out there and beat them over with my fist or something. Run out there, look like what was that, Ninja Dave? Ninja Steve or something like that. Don't be ninjaing nobody, don't need no ninjaing now.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
But anyway, that's the thing on the Delimbers. That's why we always call them CTRs. It was the old name brand. The knives never get replaced unless they break. Something
about this one here I do like a lot better than all the old designs.
Yeah.
They done away with the roller from the bottom. They just put skid.
See, I don't know none of that. I have maybe like 200 hours on the loader.
Because the roller would get warm.
And then it would start rocking?
Or it would make your bolts break that holds it on.
Yeah, you've ripped one of these off.
Oh yeah, I've ripped one completely off of it.
I've never seen that and I don't want to see that. So, with that said.
Them hydraulic hoses will hold it up.
We're gonna wrap it up. What did we end up with, 57? You didn't kill them? We got several extras this week. We missed one extra that we were going to get today. Bird broke down on his last load, which is, I mean, it's fine. One load's not going to kill us, but that's a wrap for us. Tomorrow I will be here. We will be working on the John Deere track cutter, changing out saw bearings. Yay me! And yeah, Michael's already in the truck over. He keeps cracking that window, looking over here at us like 56. That's pretty good. Started off with only having 53 for the week. We got 3 extras. 56 and a move. A pretty big move. What are you like? 22 miles? How many? 22 miles round trip, or one way. 44 miles round trip. Tobacco. Chewing tobacco. But anyway, guys, y'all go down below. If y'all saw something that I didn't cover here, ask a question, please, and leave a comment. You know, asking you a question. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until the next video. Yeah. Scrib. Just scrib. He says, yeah, y'all go make sure you scrib. So until the next video, we'll catch y'all next time.